Right, guys, we are now live. What I'll do is I'll just pop into the chat and see who we've got. We have got Karen Fisher and Chris B. Afternoon, Karen and Chris. Do please tell me about the sound, if it's any good, for example. If not, I'll turn the sound up, etc., etc. Right, what I'll do is I'll pop into the topic. Now I've got a couple of people watching. Right, the topic is, I wrote it down on a bit of paper there. Oh, thanks, Karen, lovely. Live stream topic number 20. God, blimey, I can't believe I've done 20 of these live streams. Damn. The topic is, what are your methods of getting stock listed with other distractions around, i.e. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, other social media forms, Instagram, for example, family, for example. So what do you think? I'll put it into two branch off into two bits. So first one, what are your methods of getting stock listed, for example? How do you do that? And also, what are your methods of getting stock listed with other distractions around? For example, what I've just mentioned, or if you have any more. Hey, all right, Heather, how are you? Yep, you finally caught me live. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, let me just move that slightly there. There's a little bit of sun. Can't believe it. Blind day, got a bit of sun. Blimey. Yeah, brilliant. All right, how are we all going? How's the listing going, guys? And all that. So, guys, what I think to the topic, if you've got any questions about that topic, do let me know. So I think for me, for example, with getting stock listed, obviously I don't list mega much stock like some people do, but I've still got to do it with different things I've got to do in life. For example, what I find though, with distractions around, for example, you've got YouTube, that's the biggest one, for example. You'll be watching one video and then one video goes into two, then goes into three and four and five. But what I've done recently is I've put quite a lot of videos into my watch later list, so you can watch it later whenever you like. Fair enough, I try to get in all lives, but it happens. Oh, any chick? How are you going? As I do say before, I did notice that Cara and Caroline were going live, but that's the way it goes. There's things, so yeah, people can cross watch if they like, for example. Yeah, and also getting back to the topic is Facebook as well. I don't go on much as it is, but I don't use Twitter or social media for things. But you've also got your family life, whatever happens in there in your life. So you've got to take a balance of your method to get it all listed. Less distractions are better, to be honest. But these things and time they happen, to be honest. Let me just pop into the chat. There's quite a few. We've got 6 viewers watching. Lovely. Heather says she's all good. My life is one long distraction. Only way to cope is doing big batches at a time. Oh, I see. We're listing. Yeah. It's also different when you've got kids. So you've got to pick up your kids from work, from school, or for example, they've got dentist or going around friends' houses, for example. And so yeah. Oh, did I say? Yeah, I did say crispy. And Indy's in as well. Hi, Indy. And Karen says listing starts tomorrow. I'm doing my parcels today. Oh no, that's fair enough. And anyway, Karen, how many parcels did you say? I know you mentioned in the chat, but I haven't really looked in the last few days. How many sales did you get while you're away anyway? And Chris B is multitasking, he's doing drafts on his phone. And that's the thing though. Us men can multitask, like Chris B is doing drafts on his phone, wallop, and then after this we'll get it done. And Indie Chick says she stopped looking at Insta and Facebook during the day. Yeah, that's the thing though. You've got to think, for example, you've got to stop. You've got to think to yourself, stop. No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, etc. For example, I know it's nice, like this chat and other ones. I know it's nice for an hour or so a day around lunchtime, this time, like 12 to 2 o'clock on that, to have an hour out of the day, which is fair enough. But yeah. Oh, of course, Crispy. Yeah, we can multitask. Of course we can. Yeah, definitely. And Crying Fish said she had 16. Blimey. And how much sourcing did you get though done last week, Karen? And Karen Fisher says she's waiting for a box to be delivered from Felix though. Oh, was that your box full of stuff you brought in or something? And Indie Chick says I also stopped working once I've had dinner on an evening. That's my chill time. No, that's fair enough. Because some people obviously like, hi Nick, hi dude, Aldi dude. Yeah, what I was going to say, what Indie Chick said, she stops work after dinner, but some people they don't. For example, obviously, most of the time Nick and Andrew they don't stop, or Zia Beck something like that. Quite a lot of people don't stop after dinner because yeah, that's right. Nick replied to a comment on my concert video like 3 or 4 in the morning. He must have been working or whatever he's doing. Cut off. And Tap Pedler's in, all right, mate. Nick just said basically he just packaged up a pair of skis. Not sure I bother with skis again. Oh, well, how hard is it to package though? And obviously, Nick, where are those skis going to though? For example, are they going GSP abroad or UK or what? I did see on Facebook though, the Tap Chat though, you had your skis. I don't blame you, Heather, for not getting skis. All right, Bark. Aye. And Chris B said there were some skis in my local charity shop the other day. Made me smile like a Nick. Yeah, I thought you were Nick. Like 4 in the morning, you watched my concert video, yeah, or all of them, I should say. Yeah, totally random. I go in Scotland. Well, you need him in Scotland though. And Karen Fisher says sourcing wasn't as good as last time. Maybe a reseller has been in before me. That's the thing though. Quite a lot of us, thousands of people know what's what in the game. And Nick sent it by TNT with skis. Well, we have all right, fair enough. So, guys, like obviously you've got 7 watchers and quite a few have popped in. So the topic is, what are your methods of getting stock listed with other distractions around? Obviously, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, other forms of social media, Instagram, family, etc. So if you've got any comments, do leave them in the side chat and that. What I do compared to the distractions these days, not like for the past few months now, I don't go on Facebook during the day, hardly ever. I check my emails once I get up and that, but I don't really. Oh, Andy Robinson, cheers, popping in, dude. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I say I don't really, for example, go on social media when I'm throughout the day. Occasionally, your occasional one just to put this live stream or a video in the chat just to say I'm done this video there. Please do watch when you can, for example. YouTube, yes, occasionally I do. That's a bugbear of mine. I've got lots in my watch later list. So obviously family is a big one. Obviously if you've got children, young children, they've got parties, school, for example. So your day is it's not a one day of just sit down, wallop, list, photograph, list, lunch, list, all that. You've got other forms of life to contend with, to be honest there. Let me just pop into the chat, just to double check if I haven't. Yeah, everyone's saying about those skis though. It's like that Ashes DVD, that boring Ashes DVD. That's the problem. The boring Ashes DVD that people have been photographing. I get sick of that now. Lol. Alright, J Ben, cheers for popping in. Yeah, I know, Crispy, but this is the only time I could really do live, to be honest. Oh, obviously, it's part of the topic though. You know what I mean, Crispy? Part of the topic though, to sort of basically another branch off to work out what you can do when you can do it. That's the thing. Yeah, I know. But obviously I know people would just cross watch. That's fair enough. Anyway, let's pop into a chat. Oh dear, 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 dear. Karen Fisher said she did get a vintage Waddington's 4,000 piece puzzle. All right. Well, was that for £1 or something? And how much would that go for though? Did you check all that 4,000 piece puzzle along? And also, Nick says YouTube live stream a big distraction. Lol. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Lol. Yeah. I know what you mean. Well, it's always nice to have an hour or so a day out of your recently if you're full time. Fair enough if you're part time, you're working. That's different. But also, that's what Nick did. He watching YouTube videos at 4 in the morning while he's working. Ah, lol, man. And Tap Peddler, he said he tries to photo as many as I can, end up 50 or so items photoed. Then I list over the few days that follow. Find I will list, have the photos done. Yeah, that's what I do, Tap Peddler. Like, I end up taking loads of photos, and then over a certain amount of days, when I've got time, because most listings take about what 10, 15, 20 minutes or so, not too long. You can do multi listings easy enough. So when you've got time, you just list. And then obviously when you try and do that, someone goes live or someone from America goes live, and or there's loads of videos that pop up. You're like, oh, I'll watch later, later. And then it's later on. You have a like massive load of videos to watch. Yes, Crispy, that's the thing though. He says YouTube's the biggest distraction, especially if it's open on a laptop. Oh, yes. I haven't got a laptop, but PC is usually on most of the day. But or on my mobile. Yeah, got the Wi-Fi at home, mobile. Even like when you go out for a day, or you go sourcing for a day, or you go out like London, or you go somewhere for a day, and you like, oh, someone's gone live, still this, I'll watch it later. Then there's 20, 25 to watch. It's like long. Jay Ben says, hi Peter, I hope you're well. Yes, I am well too. No, that's perfectly fine, Jay Ben, Jay. That's perfectly fine if you want to multi-view. That's perfectly fine. And Robin says, headphones and music to avoid distractions for me. Yes, that's a good point as well with a tough topic. You can use your headphones though, put a bit of music on, avoid distractions. But that's only good if you haven't got young kids or you've got to go out all the time, for example. What else have we got here? Oh, it's just Jay saying hi to everyone. Karen says pay £2 complete for a box of 4,000 piece puzzle. We'll count the pieces. Should get 35. Damn. Is that with postage and PayPal fees included or not? Yeah, in it. Don't just count. Oh, just say we have 6 viewers watching. Lovely. Tap Taylor says he's just been looking at my Ghost Castle game pickup. Need to watch Nick Hill's video on it. Check it's complete. Yeah, Nick Hills is always the reference though. He's probably watching it now, watching it back, and he's always the reference guy, the go-to reference guy on games. If you want games and that, for example, and she'll list it for 35 free postage. Oh, I see. No, that's cool. That's cool. Right, what I'll do is I'll go to the first part of the topic. What are your methods of getting stock listed? My methods are, I've probably said this before, but my methods are to get loads of photographs photoed, get what I've got. If I've got to go out sourcing to do it, if I don't, and I've got loads to photograph anyway, I'll probably get 20, 30 photographs on my phone. And then what I do is I'll put them onto my PC. I've got like a load of folders and that, and I'll put them into my folder, eBay folder, and then I've got folders in that, and I put them in, and then once I've got like 10, 15 minutes, I get 2 or 3 listed. What's up? Obviously, I might do a sale, for example. I might do promotion listings, for example. Obviously, some of my stuff I've got sales on at the moment. So, and obviously, once I've done that, then because I don't bother with drafts, I always forget I've done a draft and I'll do it again. I've done in the past, obviously. But yeah, 20, 30, maybe 40 photographs done, whack them onto my computer with a Vodafone, wallop. And then what I do is do one, and I think, oh, I'll do this one, get 2 or 3 lists at a time, and then have a little break, and then maybe next day I'll do 2 or 3 more or whatever else. I know people do 20, 30 a day, but obviously I can't do that for me, not with my Asperger's. Cool, blimey. Anyway, let's go and pop into a chat. Eight viewers, cool, that's good. Thanks, guys. Andy Robinson says, no distractions in the house here. I usually put the headphones / music to block out the neighbours' noise. Oh, God, you've got noisy neighbours, have you? Blimey. I'm lucky where I am, though. Neighbours are not noise at all. You had noise from the council doing dippy things with grass or the bean men, but apart from that, no, it's all right. Yeah. What kind of music, though, Andy, do you put in your headphones, though, to block out your neighbours? Must be quite heavy or something. But then, obviously, the next part of the chat, beautiful, is like the other distractions around. So as I say, like I tend now not to pop into YouTube videos until when I can. For example, I leave it on my watch now list. Facebook doesn't get much viewing. Occasionally, I go into chat, or if I need to see something on my local sites, for example, selling sites, or I need to see my local area. We've got 2 or 3 different Facebook pages for my local area, which is Epsom, and we've got one for Chesington, like south of the borough page, and that. And I go on that, check that occasionally, see what's happening around the area. In case I've got to go out somewhere and there's a big hold up or anything like that, it always gets posted, for example. And then obviously family, you've got there, and obviously you get phone calls. If you've got a big family, you get phone calls. Oh, there we go. And they'll say, oh, this happened, come over here, this and the other. And if you, for example, like Karin, she lives many miles away from her family. And obviously last week she was down there, obviously with her family and that. And obviously she didn't watch that much YouTube, I don't think, obviously. But it's the fact though that you've got to, if you're not home with your family, living at home with your family, then you're, for example, even if you're around a corner, still got to make that time during the day or during the week or weekend to see your family, for example. And then that's the thing, you've got to balance it all with getting your stock listed and that. So if you've got any other pointers to the topic, like any other distractions you think throughout the day or throughout the week that annoys you, you want to kick the habit or reduce the habit of distractions, do let me know in the chat and that. Let me pop in. Oh, Tapel is saying to Chris B about the what's it called, about the website, I think it was, or something like that. Board Game Geeks, not used for ages. We'll have a quick look, see if I can find it. Karen says she did watch. Oh, you watched a bit of YouTube, did you? I know even a couple of bits, but because there's no TV in my old room, so I watched YouTube on my iPad. Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, Chris Linney. He says, hi, Peter. Only popping in. Got to go out soon. No, that's fair enough. I appreciate everyone popping in. Andy Robinson says, oh, about the music. He likes Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, the Star Wars soundtracks, or if I get depressed at the neighbour's noise, Radiohead to cheer himself up. Oh dear. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. That's annoying though. You've got noisy neighbours. Yeah, I say, if you've got any other distractions, you want to pop in the chat or any other chat, because there's other chat we can do about anything. What I will do now is talk about chat for a bit. What I will do now is talk about the weather. I know I do it quite a lot, but have any of you had lots of snow recently? We had a little bit of snow, but not much. More rain, to be honest. A lot more rain around Epsom area. A pain in the arse though, the rain is, but that's the way it goes with that one. And Chris B says it, boardgamegeek.com. Oh, right, okay. Is that to check all the pieces there though? And Tap Ellis says snow here yesterday and still snow in Scotland. Fife. Oh, right. Yeah, so I have family in Scotland, in I think near Haddington, which is near Edinburgh, I think. Something like that, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, we had a little bit Sunday and Monday, but nothing much. More rain than anything else. It's freezing cold though. Oh God. I know, freezing cold. You know what I mean? That's the thing though. And bright sunshine in Bedfordshire. Ah, that's cool, Andy. It's cool. Yeah, we have sunshine here, as you see in the background there. There's bit of sunshine, still freezing cold though. But Carl Fisher says there was snow in Newcastle yesterday, but it has melted by the time I got back late afternoon. Ah, okay. That's cool. And Tap Peddler says -4 on school run this morning. Fair enough. Okay. Just to take Karin, do you follow Chris Gotts? It's Tap the Time, because obviously he's from Newcastle and does a really good what's the word? A really good channel there. Amazon, eBay, FBA, all that. Yeah, it's very good. It is. Yeah, it was really cold last night here. Nick says, bright but cold here. Need to take the dog out. Take care, Tactics. All right, mate. Take care, dude. Cheers, popping in as always. Appreciate that. Have fun. Don't get too cold. Innit? Right. So guys, a little branch of this topic, what I wanted to talk about as well, is from what are your methods of getting stock listed, right? Another branch of that is how do you cope with your stockpiles that are getting higher and higher and higher, the stuff you really need to list, but you can't be bothered or can't be asked, if you know what I mean. How do you deal with your list all your stock that you've got on your fat piles of stuff, like for example clothes, gaming, board games and stuff like that? Then from that point of view is when do you list your stock? Because some things you list in Q4, some things you list now, some things Valentine's Day, some things obviously half term. If you do your listings set for a certain time, like Sunday afternoon, Sunday nights, certain times, because people buy it at certain times, for example. Because people, like for example, they stay up later these days on that, and they buy late. Like what I did like yesterday, buy a few things late for some gaming that I've got, which I'll show in a future games video next few weeks. And Karen Fisher says yes, she's subbed to Chris Scott's, live 5 minutes from me. Oh, nice. That's good though. You've got quite a few. Obviously, I think Indie Chick's not far from you, and a couple of other people as well. It's really good though that you got people near you. Oh, definitely. I've got a few people like in the chat and that. Peter Cummins not far, and also Graham Nichols that doesn't live too far away, or didn't used to live too far away, but now I think he lives quite far now. But yeah, he's a really good channel, Chris Gotts. I do love watching him from time to time. And Tap Peddler says I try and steer away from board games if I can now after being lumbered with lots after Q4, but still happy to pick up the rare and expensive ones. I'm sure, excuse the voice there. I'm sure you've all seen Ben Fitzpatrick's board game that he got, that horse racing board game. It sold for 300 plus. Was it 300 plus? He sold it for quite a bit of money, that horse racing board game. I'm like stunned. And he said he's got another one left. I'm like, dear. Yeah, there's quite a few rare. I'm not sure if any of the Monopoly games are rare, because there's about thousands of variations, but some are. I don't even think the Pokemon Monopoly is rare these days. And as I said, I know Ben Fitzpatrick had the old board game and a horse racing board game. He picks up so much stuff around Birmingham. It kind of makes me jealous sometimes. Like I wish we'd live out there. Well, just for the stuff. There's loads of Facebook, for example. Let me just pop into the chat. Chris B says he rents a lockup and hide it away. Well, yeah, like Ads does. Shove it all in. They go, all up done. Goodbye. Yeah, aye. And Pat Taylor says, most I will list as soon as I can, but I do keep a certain thing back for Q4 or summer. Yeah, that's the fair thing though. You've got to work out, apart from this topic, you've got also branch off this topic, you've got to work out when you're going to list your stock. If you're going to keep it like what Nick's done, keep his stock in the loft for a certain time, then get out and list it. If you're buying from certain places. And Tapella says, i.e., I have camping gear, which once the camping season starts. Yeah, that's the thing though. You buy these things in when you can see it cheaply, or when you can see it, and you list it when you can, and when the season starts, for example. Oh, that's true. It's true. And Chris B already has loads of stuff put by for Q4. Yeah, that's the thing. January sales was back in January, and then you had lots of things you listed, for example. No, yeah, it's good though to keep once you've got the space to keep lots of stuff back. And Karen Fisher says, I think Defo need to start selling smaller items. Too much stuff in my spare room. I don't want it to flow over into other rooms. No, that's fair enough. It was like what Andrew Hill said to Nick: get these car mats out me off my table, get them slung basically. Aye, it's the thing. It just takes over your house. What else have we got in the chat there? Let me put. We've got 8 viewers. Oh, 7 viewers watching. Okay, cool. That's cool. I know quite a few people will be cross-watching, but that's fair enough. Tap Peddler says he picks up rare board games now. Oh, at Tap Peddler from Chris B. Okay, okie dokie. We are chatting amongst between us there. And Karen Fisher says, yes, that was epic. Oh, what to Ben Fitzpatrick's one? Yeah, that was really epic. That was. I can't believe how much stuff he gets for the Playmobil and the Sylvain families and Nerf guns and what he gets. I do believe, no offense to everyone in the chat though, but Ben Fitzpatrick has the best Q4 after me, the best January I've seen ever. Did you see his monthly sale update the other day? Oh, it's like my jaw drops. Like how much he got money wise. I know it's obviously PayPal fees and all that to take out, but still. Oh, we've got Phil Durham. All right, mate. Cheers for popping in, dude. I appreciate that. I don't think you popped into the chat before, but do let me know if you popped into a chat before. If not, then thanks for joining. Anyway, oh, Chris B says the some of the USA. Some of the USA monopolies are worth money. Sell loads of them. Got a few to put by for Q4 already. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. That's all right. Depends what you got them for though. And Andrew Robinson says smaller items will be good for me. 95% of stock goes large letter. Oh, that's good though. That's good. Definitely good. Karen Fisher says she did leave a Man United Monopoly a couple of weeks back, but she should brought it. Depends though. If you can get on your phone, get the eBay app up and check how much it's worth. Depends how much it's worth. Depends what they're selling it for though. That's the thing. And Phil Durham says, I picked loads of tennis bats up. I picked a load of tennis bat sets from B&M for £1 after summer last year, and I'll list those in the next few weeks, next few months. Nice one. What did Phil? Oh, normally Phil D. Oh, right. He's updated your profile. Sweet, mate. Sweet. And Andy Robinson's, Chris B said, Andy Robinson, I love that stuff. LL goes so easy to pack. Large letter, yes, definitely. Polytech says, wipe over your camera, it seems to be fogged. All right, mate. What I'll do though, I'll do that after the chat. Well, to be fair though, it's not fogged. It's a light shining. We've got a as you see there, we've got blinds to block out the light there. So it's just the blinds. I can't help it. The sun's shining there. It's the only way to kind of do it though, mate. To be fair, Polytech. I get wipe over anyway, but I don't think it make no difference. Oh, Phil D. Okay, update your profile. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what Chris B said. Yeah, it's the light shining. It's the sun. That 3-letter word SUN, sun. It's popped out for a bit. Sun is shining, popped out, and it's shining back there. Anyway, let's crack on with the topic. Any other topic you want to talk about, then please do drop it down in the side chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions you want me to answer there. Yes, Poshek. The sun's out. Yeah, it's cold. like minus something, but threatening to snow, but you know what I mean? And people who have popped in, like Polishek and Phil D and that, what distracts you from listing? For example, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, other forms of social media, your family, friends, phone calls, texts. If you're part time, then does your work distract you when you've got to go to work or when they phone you up saying, "Can you do this day? Can you do that day?" For example. And how do you get your stock listed? Do you take photographs first, or do you, for example, I don't know, do your drafts first, then photograph later, or what do you do? You have to usually leave it in the chat there. And Phil D says his kids always pestering. That's the thing. If you've got young kids, they will pester. Yeah, when they get home from school, or if they're not at school, or what. Mm. Oh, that's the thing though. Depends how many kids you got though. You never get 5 minutes. Because I know quite a lot of people who come in the chats do have for example, like 3 or 4 kids, and it can be a pain. But then again, you've always got the advantage of having kids. Well, there's other disadvantages, but having kids, for example, because if your kids grow out of their stock, after me, man, if your kids grow out of their clothes, you can always flog it and sell it on eBay or put it on to other things like car boots or whatever you want to do. You can always sell it. That's the thing. So, and Karin says she thinks I might try doing drafts first and see if I get more done. Okay, whatever works for you. Yeah, that's cool. Quite a lot of people I know in chat, and we all know in chats, do drafts first. Do like 20 drafts of the items, and then they do photos last. Yeah, that's a cool way of doing it. Obviously, I'd do it. It helps me with my Asperger's. Do it the other way, like photographs first, 20 to 30 photographs, then put it onto my PC, and then work out one individually. I think that's for me. Let me just pop into chat. Polishek says I always have lots of pics already done. Just sit and do listings and focus. What focus? Oh, and temptation. Oh, I see. Razor focus and get listings done. Only one thing can distract me is ka-ching. Ah. I see. You're just focused and don't get distracted by Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, for example. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Ka-ching, ka-ching, yeah. Also, it's nice to have a timeout here and there. And Karen Fisher says, I only have a dog, but it's similar to have a child. What is rare farts? Lol. Yeah. And also, Corin, that's the thing. If you have a dog, you've got to walk your dog 1 or 2 hours a day, for example. You've got to walk your dog somewhere down the thing. Like it might get muddy, and then you've got to clean your dog. It all takes time. And Phil D says, he's got 2 boys, aged 4 and 5. Some days it's tough, so I do my listings at night. Oh, right. So I'm assuming Phil D that they go to bed really early, though, about 7, 8 o'clock. Then you can do the listings at night. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. And also, obviously, with Phil D, with listening at night, you obviously got to put your phone onto silent or vibrate, because obviously a lot of people, I'm not sure who you're sub to, though, a lot of people do their YouTube videos at night, because quite a lot of them full-time YouTubers, they do it at night for quite a lot. And Chris B says, I find it works for me. Oh, this to Karin. Do draft pictures on phone, then switch to laptop to list. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. And Polchek says he deleted Facebook 2 years ago. Biggest procrastination factor. Yes. That is true. That's true. That's why, for me, I know other people say they like Instagram. For me, I can't. Not like I won't do Instagram. I would like to do Instagram, for example, but I feel that I've got Facebook. That's enough for me. I feel Instagram would be too much. I'll be checking every 5 minutes or watching all the stories. I know it's all fun, but I never want to do that. Get everything done. Carmen says yes, going to list on the PC from now on. I don't really like the updated app. It's pants. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. It's horrible. The updated eBay app. I don't like. I don't really like listening on eBay app anyway. It takes too long. I'd rather wait and go on a PC. It takes less time. Chris B said Polish about got rid of Facebook years ago. Yep, fair enough. I know people who have. And Phil D says I never get anything done when Steve and Steph do a 5-hour live stream. Yeah, that's the thing though. Phil D in that apparently they've got unlimited data where they are, so they can live stream for 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, it's sort of thing you think, oh, they've gone live. I'll give it. I'll just do these 4 listings because I remember a few weeks back they did a big live, 4 or 5 hour live, and I managed to get 2 listings done, a whole YouTube video recorded, edited, and uploaded with all the descriptions and that done. I managed to have some food, have a drink, and come back and never still live for an hour. That's the point. That's why I say I can't stay for too long. I pop in and out. I do. I pop in and out occasionally when I can, and sometimes I miss a Steve and Steph live. Not that I don't want to watch them. No, it's nothing like that. Just say live too long. You know what I mean? And Karen Fisher says, I really need Facebook. She really needs Facebook. It's how I stay connected to my family and friends. No, that's the other side of it though, with the distractions around. And I know, for example, Karen, it's not a distraction. For example, for you, obviously, because obviously you need to stay connected to your family and that. But other people it will be. But yeah, no, that's a good point though. To stay connected to your family. Yeah, that's what I do though. Try and stay connected to my friends. But quite a lot of my old friends that used to hang around with me have either moved on, got kids themselves, family, job, all that. All right, Jimmy Retro. I thought you changed your name, Jimmy Retro, to Ox Retro or whatever it was. It's come up as Jimmy Retro. Or have you changed it back? I know now you've got 21 subscribers, which is good for your channel and that. Yes. I know, for example, Jimmy Retro, you don't really do. Oh, you changed it back. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a little bit easier, I think. Jimmy Retro, though. I know for you, Jimmy, you don't really do eBay, for example, but when I know you say you, for example, you work from home quite a lot. So do you find you get distracted with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, other forms of social media, YouTube, family, etc. when you're at home working? I know you do a few videos quite later and you put them out different days, for example, but do you get distracted with those forms? Because I know quite a lot of people do, for example. And Tap Peddler said, storage is another issue. If I pick up a large item, I will try my best to get that listed straight away to get rid of it. Yes, that's what Nick Hills did. He had a load of RA, I think it's RA, boxes of stuff you put into Facebook. At me, I'm getting wrong now. Amazon. And what he did, he got 2 or 3 boxes away straight away there. And and he also had to get rid of it because he had loads of stock. Oh, your parcel from Me to Me has arrived. Wonder what it is. And obviously Jimmy says yep, do all my housework, Facebook, eBay, hard to get work done when working from home. That's the thing though. That is the thing. I know you don't do a lot of eBay compared to other people, but it's still hard work though, trying to get things done with distractions. And obviously we're all working out. People saying, "Oh, this is a good channel to subscribe to. Get this channel subscribed," and you're like, "Oh, it's a good video. I might watch some more." 2 hours later, oh, nice. And anyway, Jimmy Retro, when you're going to do your next live stream? Because your last live stream, your gaming live stream, was really good. And that. So obviously, if you do your another game live stream, I'll pop in that to that. Yeah, and the next thing, like what Tapender just said, storage. And that's what I touched upon briefly. It's only a brief though about unlisted stock. That's what you got to think about. You got to think, right, what am I buying compared to, do I need to go out sourcing, and then say, come back home, you think, look at your phone and think, oh, it's 5 or 6 different things to check up on, the emails, for example. That's because obviously what I do, like I get up, I check my Facebook quickly, check my emails, see if there's any messages like jobs, for example, or anything like that. I check YouTube. I don't watch on YouTube when I get up. No, I check. I put a couple to my watch list. Then I get up and sort stuff out. And then maybe like, for example, half an hour here. It, it's a hard thing though. Quite a lot of YouTubers, not all of them, because there's only so much though people will watch. If it's over 15 to 20 minutes, it's roughly okay. But over that, then don't watch. Because some people, for example, as what Jimmy Retro knows, for example, people like Rich King Retro and Tush UK puts an hour live stream, an hour video out, like what Tush UK's done. Jimmy's latest one. I haven't watched that yet because it's an hour. I'm like, I did start it. I thought, oh, I can't watch the hour. I ain't got time, so I have to flip through at some point to watch his hour live stream. Not live stream, hour video, and that is updating that. Yeah, that's the thing though. You've got to think obviously where to put your stock, and also what do you want to get listed? The big stuff listed first. Get it away. I know quite a lot of you do international shipping, so quite a lot of it goes straight away anyway. But still, let me just pop in the chat. Oh, Chris B to Tap Peddler. There's talking to Tap Peddler says that's always a problem. I rent a lockup that has mainly Q4 stuff in plus. Ah, fair enough to get it out the house. Yeah. Tap Peddler says I've got 5 huge boxes of bubble wrap. Got to find somewhere to hide it away now. Brought lots in one go to get it cheaper. Yeah, that's the thing though. When you go into like pound store or supermarket, sometimes they have, or Wilkinson, they have cheap deals on, like obviously the bubble wrap or the sellotape stuff, scissors, whatever you need for, oh excuse me, pardon me, for your eBay business, for example. Karen Fisher just said I was away for 8 days. All the hubby did was vacuum, put a shower curtain up. That it? No, would he sit on his IQ and just play Xbox all day or something? And D Retro says he's going to do a live stream next week. Got a couple of videos put off first. Ah, I see. Yeah, you did say you got quite a lot of stock coming from Facebook and eBay and that. So yeah, I'll be glad to watch them. Tap Taylor says I built up a garage to store stock. It's almost full. Lol. I have an empty loft, but want to keep that clear as possible. As plan a loft conversion in the future. Oh, I see. Okay. Is that your loft conversion, Tap Peddler, to put stock in, or is that a bedroom sort of thing? Tish B, lol. The Karen Fisher, he says, at Karen Fisher, at least he knows what a vacuum looks like. Yeah, new. Oh dear. Karen Fisher, you could rebrand your husband as the Nora Batty of the old cleaning world. You know, Nora Batty out of Last of Some Wine. She was always cleaning. You could rename him, get him a penny, get him some curlers, rename him Nora Batty of the old cleaning world. Lol, that's jokes. Right, let me have a look in the chat. Jimmy Retro says he watched 2T's video whilst at work, had it on in the background. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's sort of thing you can't sort of always be like that on your video. You know what I mean? It's just background. That's why some people do podcasts. You can listen to while the background work. And Karen Fisher says, yeah, Xbox and work. Lol. Did he even get up to make himself food for work, or did he just get money and go, oh, that'll do, whatever. Just go and buy a Mackie D or KFC or whatever. Chris B is talking to Jimmy Retro about that video. Is on my list, but I still not watched it yet. Ah. Yeah, if you don't sub to Jimmy Retro and you're really good in really like your retro gaming, then please do sub to him. He's got a marvelous channel there. Obviously he's got for example, is Sega Mega Drives, PS1. He does all sorts, and he does live streams, gaming live streams there. I love conversion for bedrooms. Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. So when you do your love conversion, you ain't gonna put stock in it, Tap Peddler, are you? Something like that. You know what I mean? Let me have a look at the chat. Jimmy Retro says to Chris B, it's not a bad watch if you like Mega Drive. And Chris B says to Jimmy Retro, he's a big Sega fan. Oh, same here. I've got some cracking Sega games here. I might show you a couple in a minute. We've got 15 minutes left. And Jimmy Retro says got loads of stuff put on eBay, but the print is broken. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a pain in the bum. That's the thing, though. Hope you get a new printer soon. So shove that stuff on eBay, mate. Anyway, what is your eBay anyway, mate? Jimmy Retro, what's your eBay account name? Because I wouldn't mind once you put your stuff on your eBay to have a look at your stuff. Because I might be interested in some of the stuff, whatever you put in. Obviously, for a good price, for example. Yeah, that'd be good. Because obviously I'm into my retro gaming as well. And Tap Taylor says he do have some old barns. House is an old barn, old farm. Oh, right. Very interesting, that is. Which are currently too leaky for stock, but longer term, if I continue reselling, I'll make into storage, which will give me loads of storage on 2 levels. Oh, okay, that's really good. That's sort of something, not a barn, but not a barn or farm, for example. That's what sort of thing that Nick Hills would have to look into soon, I reckon soon, because his loft is near enough full, for example. A bit like Steve Green, his loft's full, quite a lot of antique stuff, for example. They might have to look into a storage container soon. And Andy Robinson says he enjoyed Richard Turner's channel. Oh, Richard Turner, yeah, that's the guy who has a who does all the retro gaming. He's got a little gaming room off his bedroom, and then he goes to quite a few gaming fairs and stuff like that, and with his helper and that. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's a lot of good PS1. He did have to I think last one he said he did have to make room for some more stuff and get rid of some stuff. But yeah, Richard Turner's a really good channel though. Shorter videos, but great memories of toys, games, TVs, films back in the day. Yeah, he picks up lots of vinyl records because he's probably in his early 30s, I think, something like that. And Kyle Fisher says he eats crap when I'm not at home. I'm the cook. He does make a cracking steak and chips. That's a bonus. All right. So basically, you've got to kick him up the bum, but eat healthily. Yeah, definitely Tap Peddler. That's so good. What I'll do quickly, just show you some Mega Drive games and that. If I can get them out. 2 seconds. Chat amongst yourselves, guys. Or any topic chat, and do leave it down below in the side chat. Give 1 second, guys. Well, here's one. Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. Hopefully you can see that properly. Just little cartridges I've got. Some of these I had when I was a kid. This is from when I was a kid. About 1993, 94, something like that. I'll just pull out a few good ones. I won't bore other people with the games, for example. I'll just pull out a few good ones. I've just got to move some bits. You've got, for example, Brutal Paws of Fury for Mega Drive. There. Oh, show that there. Because Chris B says to Andy Robinson, that's another. I'm going to have to add to my YouTube list now. That's the thing though. You've got to try and balance more you watch, balance compared to when you watch it, when you get listed. What? Brutal Paws of Fury. I'm only putting out a few good ones. I think Desert Strike, Return to the Golf. What I want to do though, Jimmy, rest of the chat, is some point soon, next month or so, I want to get my collection. Do like what Lucy 166 did. She showed her some of her collection. I want to show some of my gaming collection, for example. I need to be meaning to do that. You know what I mean? Oh, let me put it down here. Oh, I won't pull out all the games, but Jimmy White's Welwyn Snooker. I'm sorry, guys. I had to pull out the snooker guy. I'm just going to show you Mega Drive. I'm not going to show you Master System. It'll take too long. I'm a really big fan of Jimmy White's snooker games because he used to live down my road, and now he lives near Epsom, not far from where I am. Just put out a couple more, for example, the classic Lion King game. I'm sorry, guys, if it's boring with you. Do think about the chat or any other chat you want to bring up. If you've got any questions about the topic, what are your methods of getting stock listed? How do you list your stock? Or what other distractions are there other than YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, social media, Instagram, family, etc.? What distracts you most, for example? Jimmy Retro says he had a Jimmy White game and sold it, which I hadn't. Best snooker game ever. Oh, definitely. Like PS1 game he had with the hands. Do you remember those hands? Just the gloves and hands, and the person would laugh. And then he had this Home Simpson, Dolt, Jimmy White's World and Snooker. No, yeah, PS1 one. That's the one I loved. I'm just going to show you a couple of ones. I'll show you more in a gaming collection video. Sega, so Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega Mega Drive. Some of these are in these protector cases. This one's a bit knackered. I broke the end of that one, but to protect the best ones there. Because I did love. Let me just check something. Yeah, I did love the Lion King game. Lion King when it came out in '94. Obviously, it had for example, Rob there. What do you have? For example, it had like Elton John as a soundtrack. Oh, excellent and excellent character voices and stuff like that. Jim Retro says he's got an SNES pickup to collect later. Nice boy. I know you're going to show that, but what games did you get recently? And also Chris B, if Jimmy Retro didn't know, he sort of had like a gaming eBay store sort of thing, and he picks up loads of games. For example, he has a pile of MD, Mega Drive, and SNES stuff to pick up later. Is that Lion King game? That's like a puzzle game. I was addicted to puzzle games as a kid. No, it's like a platformer. It's basically like a side platform, and you just jump and jump, a bit like Mario, but slightly different. And also to Chris, I won't mention Technoman and Nostalgia Nerd as well. Lol. Jimmy just sent car as a platformer. Oh right, it was a Lion King puzzle game I had on the PC. I reckon there was actually, can't think of it, Car and Fisher. Yes, and yes, pickup cost me £60. It's worth 600 plus, says Jimmy Retro. Oh my god, that's brilliant, mate. That sounds like a bargain. Is that a bargain you said, or was that another one? You've got loads of bargains, mate. Loads of bargains. Sweet, dude, sweet. I'll put out a couple more. I won't put out too many. I might bore the other people to death. Excuse me. Oh, this one. I was chatting to Lucy T the other day about it on a comments on her retro no, in a gaming pickups video, Street Racer. There, because I've got Street Racer on the PS1 as well. That game is a bang-on game. You've got like Frankenstein Man, Odger, Elmer, Biff, all that. PS1 was much better though. You had the Royal Rumble, and you had that bleeding rabbit knock his out that rabbit out. And anyway, I'll leave that there. I don't want to bore anyone else to death with the games. Oh, put that one back in there. Yeah, so that's a few there. What I'll do is I'll read the chat there. Well, let's see what we've got. Jim Retro says he had a box copy of Pocky Rocky 2 in it. Oh, lovely. Some of those older games are worth. Did the SNES pickup with the has got games? Did all the games come with manuals, or don't you know? Or the box is good? Because some of the boxes are really can be tatty. There we go. Boxed. Chris B says box hardly ever comes up. Jimmy just sold a cart only of Pocky. Oh, okay. Jimmy says all the games boxed has Metroid, Final Fantasy 3, and Mana. My jaw's gone down here, dropped. Lovely, mate, lovely. What I'll do is I'll stay away from the bit of the gaming chat for now. That's for another video. I'll just put 5, 6, 7 minutes more on a little topic. Sort of thing. What are your methods of getting stock listed with other distractions around? And that. Right. For example, if you've got any more comments and for a topic, and pop it down in the side chat, and I'll be happy. And any other questions you want to talk to me about, whatever. So, for example, I'm trying to think what else there is there, because we talked about quite a bit about the topic. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I'm just reading off here. That's how I do things there. Right. That's the only thing though. You've got to block out the distractions. I know how hard it is. Got to block out the distractions. Also, yeah, someone said in before Team Steph, they go live like nearly every day. They're probably live later about 4, I reckon. 9 turns out 10 they are, and you got to think, right, I'm not going to watch. I may pop in occasionally, but I'm not going to watch. I'm going to do listing. That's the thing though. With this topic here, that little branch off, you say to yourself, I say to myself, you've got to say to yourself, basically, right, I'm going to spend 2 hours or 4 hours listing, turn my phone to silent, not watch a YouTube video, trying to get stuff listed, or clean your stock, or check some stock, go sourcing, and that. Less distraction there, for example. Then, once you've done like 20 listings, for example, they used to be in the chat, like, for example, Rebecca Malik, like Z's, it's Z's wife. Used to do like a listing challenge. Karen Fisher knows that listing challenge. For example, and trying to list a certain amount per week, and got like your and updates throughout the week, for example. That's good thing there. Let me pop into a chat. Jim Rich so said, sadly not. I'm going to do a video on it. Should be up next week. Tempted to film it tonight. Oh, why not, Jimmy? Film it tonight, man. Might as well. Film it tonight. Pop it out tomorrow. Might as well. Karen Fisher says, are people still sticking to resolutions? If you had any? I never had one to begin with, but not New Year's resolutions, no. But how's yours going anyway? If you've got any Karen, your resolutions. And anyway, how's your book going that you got your listing challenges things? And I think you had a book, didn't you? Jim Retro, so the Karen Fisher, sticking to one of mine, park run every Saturday morning if I'm around. Oh, I see. Jimmy goes for a park run every Saturday morning. Sweet. Yeah, that's the thing though. Health. That's another thing. That's a slight little branch off this topic, health, which I didn't really think about, to be honest. Couple of minutes on that. Yeah. That's what nice to do though, Jim Retro, a nice little park run. That's what Zahir and Bex are doing. Not sure if Jim Retro watches them, but everyone else does. And Nick and Andrew Hills, they got this charity run in London. It's called the Moonwalk, and they're raising money for charity. Walking around the course in London, wearing a bra. It's for charity, for example. And they've got exercise because Nick and Andrew do as well with a dog and go out occasionally. And Z and Beck's now doing runs, for example. That's the thing though. I have touched this more on another topic chat. If you want to go back and watch that one. But just for a couple of minutes, basically saying that with like your methods get sort of listed with distractions, then you've got to think, right, with that, I've got to get healthy, eat healthy. For example, I've got to eat healthier. I've got to run because obviously full-time people are on the go full-time. I know, like at your work, for example, you're walking around work, a bit here, a bit there, but still, exercise is the key. The key to be refreshed, refreshing food, refreshing breakfast, refreshing exercise, refresh your mind, if you know what I mean. And Chris B didn't make any resolutions. Fair enough, fair enough. Nor did I, to be honest, so I stick to them. 5 minutes later, it was like what Nick and Andrew Hill said, for example. They made a resolution not to drink a dry January. That's the word. A dry January. But then they fell off a wagon about a few weeks back, went to the pub and had a beer. Lol. Right, let's put the chat. Karen Fisher says, I'm still doing my list and still losing weight and exercise like 2 to 3 times per week. Oh, wicked. And you're still doing your list. Nice one. And you're obviously the exercise bike. You're going to do it this week, though, Karen. Getting the exercise bike while you're watching Nick and Z. Yeah. And obviously, Jim Retro says he sometimes watches their videos. What Nick and Z, Nick and Andrea and Z and Bex. Nice one. Yeah, got some good content though. Chris B says, actually, I have changed my diet to be more healthy. To me, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I've got to try. A bit more healthy with my diet. Yes, healthy stuff. Depends what you're cooking though. If you're cooking, because quite a lot of us as resellers, as we know, we are quick here, there, and everywhere. Basically, for example, listing, getting stock, sorting out stock. Then you don't get much time for example, eating healthily. That's what Sue says. She has not much time to eat, which she obviously does, but then you've got to think, do I need to go healthier or do I not, for example? I'll just get to the bottom of the chat and then I'll pop off there. Actually, Chris B says, actually, I have changed my diet to, oh yeah, I read that one already. Yeah. Oh, okay, Jimmy, that's cool. It'll be nice though if you could pop one time, if you can, into a Nick and Z's chat or Nick and Andrew Sunday chat or Nick and Bex's Friday chat. Yeah, it'd be good if you could pop in to one or two. I'd be good to see you there. And Karen says, yeah, she's gonna do exercising. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll leave it on that note. Thanks everyone who popped in. There's quite a few. It did go up to about 9 or 10 there, people watching. Might have been more, but stuff like that. Karen, just quickly, Karen says, I did healthy sweet and sour meatballs and stir-fried veg and rice for my parents. I really liked it. Oh, wicked. Yeah, it's another little side into it I won't go into. I might go into another chat about eating healthier. For example, of this topic, to eat healthier. Yeah, I do like sweet and sour meatballs and stir-fried veg and rice. It's lovely. So yeah, I thank everyone for popping in the chat. I do appreciate it. I know we were competing with Carla and Caroline, but I appreciate everyone who's popped in. Thanks for that, guys. And I'll be doing my live next Wednesday again. I've got like 5 or 6 different topics I thought about the other night, and so I'll try and get a topic for next week. In fact, so yeah, so I will be able to do that Wednesday. So yeah, thanks for everyone who's popped in and have a good rest of your week. See you later, guys. Have fun. Cheers, guys.